G'day, this is an update for GA or GBP AUD dollar, and we're going to do a quick update here for the monthly, weekly, and daily time frame. So I've been tracking this for a long time, as you've known. So there's not really too much update here. Back in September, there's a great rejection on the monthly, which hit this level right here in March 17, and also again in August 17 with a rejection of that monthly level. Now, price spiked all the way back down here into this zone, which almost bounces off the quarterly demand. Now, from here, price has done a rejection of the quarterly, drop down to the daily to see that in action. However, we're going to focus more on the present time. So, zooming in a little bit further, we can see that the fresh level of supply is up here from 195/197 between a combo box of the weekly, but I'll show you that in a sec. So, price will easily touch 197, 198, and head all the way up into the fresh zone of $2.08 plus, depending on where price is going to take us. Now, a great level for your profit taking will be a solid $2, and also this perfect line here at 202. That will chart that into a monthly line, horizontal line, which is perfect. That would be a great target for your fresh supply. Now, you can see, looking left of the structure in January 2022, it equates perfectly to the downward trend line of a steep curve forming, and has not touched this line for 2 years, since April 2020, at the height of COVID at the start. Now, price on the structure is a mid zone, so that's why price at 191 has also tailed off and rejected nicely here on the monthly back in June. Now, price had fallen down to a previous part of the structure, which will take a sec to look at on the weekly. So if we drop down on the weekly now, you can see that it was testing the trend line. The trend line has been in a steep curve against the previous rejection curve of 2022, which is your PCP area again. So this is your monthly PCP, although it's a short PCP from 191 to $2/197 zone. It still counts because the weekly here is just a fresh level of supply. So yeah, you're going to get some rejections here. So if I draw a previous supply around this zone, you can see, and I'll put it in white. No, let's chuck it in a color which is a little bit different, like pink. So let's chuck it there. So now you can see that the previous supply has been tapped, rejected to test said trend line again on the steep curve, failed and tested the zone again, redacted back to another pivot level, testing the ever so lower high of the trend line and higher low. It's been great opportunities to just keep buying up. So now we're going to keep that going to the infinity, and it's going to take us right to the point of $2.08, which is the high of structure in April 2020. Back to the point though, that this was a PCP and it's now been replaced. So the latest and greatest has been formed here. Now, price never actually tailed back to this, but it did nestle on and rejected the trend line. So that was your buying point between 188 when everyone thought it was going to break down, and it did to a certain degree. However, it's rejected and kept the trend line going. So now price is in a solid zone of heading higher towards target of 198 and $2. Now, looking left here, you can clearly see that the structure is looking nice in terms of the pathway. There's no real pathway. So remove the magnet one sec. So there's no real pathway of anything rejecting. So expect the unexpected here. The only type of rejection you'll look for is at 197, as previously said, because there is a weekly candle which has been hammered down a little bit. However, it did slightly end on the bearish side, but this fresh level has a lot of opportunity for a fresh sell, but we're not going to sell yet. We're just going to wait for the profit taking area. So let's drop down to the daily just to see where we are for the next potential buying zone. So I've already pre-marked it, and I pre-marked it here as well in white to show that this is rejection level of a supply top, which is turned into a PCB on a daily. A lot of swings for so few day traders. Great opportunity to buy and sell here within the zone. And again, as of last week, great opportunity to sell. Now, what I'm seeing forming, is a tight level here of rejection. Again, it's busted through, creating a fresh supply. Now, you've got a little box of zones here which are forming within themselves. So this is a consolidation period which is broken out upon multiple rejections, and it's looking to test daily highs of previous trading days within the week. So it's kind of difficult to determine where price is going to go. However, if you're looking for a sell, wait back between 194 slash 193.6. However, price is clearly taken away from this, so you're going to be looking for a probable rejection curves of something like this as a minimum effect before taking off a little bit. So what I'm expecting is that price will bust through and fall back down like so. So fall back down into the zone, respect it, keep climbing higher, and just form a zigzag pattern but creating higher lows. So it should form something like this and slowly climb its way up, clawing left. And looking left, you can clearly see it's been a long time for this structure. So keep going with the buys. It's getting riskier, of course, as you buy higher. So do keep in mind, don't trade all the time and keep monitoring your positions. And we'll just be waiting for the sales. However, it's not determined and ready yet. So as soon as we hit the supply box of the monthly, I'll give you an update. But for now, keep buying. And if you're interested in buying the next zone, buy around here and keep on top of it. Take it easy. Hooray.